Hello, welcome back to IT Landy. For today, we will continue on Module 3 and for Active Directory Federation Services, and we're going to cover reverse proxy with traditional application using WAP, and we will be covering again Federation Trust as well. Let's have a look what we got there. We spoke earlier on part 4 about reverse proxy with WAP for ADFS and for pass through. Again, here we're going to publish traditional application using WAP. With web application proxy, we said like we had claim aware and non-claim aware, and we spoke about pass-through, and we spoke about ADFS pre-authentication. As well as this, the pass-through authentication is used for application using form-based authentication and anonymous authentication. Let's have a look. With ADFS pre-authentication is used, we are using Kerberos, where with ADFS require pre-authentication, we require domain join, we require constraint delegation, no claim aware. We spoke about that one earlier, and we do highlight, these options, either preferences from Microsoft around this publishing, and then this is the two options are available for you. So let's just summarize this before I show you how we can do configuration for Federation Trust. We see it in this section. You should have learned how to configure trust for ADFS, relaying party, rules, access control, and how we can publish. Let's start now with creating Federation Trust using metadata. So we spoke about earlier other options. So what we can do with metadata, we can create trust using metadata by federating trust which are configured with STS implementation to facilitate the business-to-business scenarios, or we can use users from company A accessing application in company B, something like this. You can see the authentication flow for a user belonging to company A visiting application of company B. As you can see, the user visits application 1 and getting redirected to STS B, which is known by application. STS B has multiple claim provider. There's an AD domain, whereas STB is installed. Also there's an STSA which belongs to company A, and the claim were added as well. Then a user being prompted by the STSB to which home relief company B, AD, or company STS belong to. Then upon choosing STSA, the user getting authenticated against STSA and receive the token which is valid for STSB. Then, upon presenting the token A, which is received from STSA to STSB, the user receives token B, which is issued by STSB for the web application. Eventually, the user presents the token B to the web application that accepts and trusts the token it's issued by its own STS. This is the journey from 1 to 5 using metadata. Again, you can go back and you can see how that from 1 to 3 and then 4 and 5 here as well. Now, how that will look like for us. Federation Trust may be configured manually. ADFS expose STS information via Federation metadata. You can see the URL. You can permit automatic configuration. You can permit automatic update when certificate change. This is the URL, and if you recall, we said either by file or by metadata or manually. This is by metadata. and this is the screen I've mentioned or showed you earlier. As you can see, the claim provider trust, add the claim provider, and then you specify the file. Okay, a federation trust is a trust that requires configuration work to be done in both sides. One on the side of the application, which is the STF, we have to make sure to add the user STF as a claim provider. This will ensure the application STF accept the token from the user STF. Here we go, something like this, and you can see the link party as well. Now on the user STS, we have to make sure that user STS knows how to issue token for application STS. This can be done by adding the application STS as a relaying party trust. That's all what I had for you for today. For part 5 of module 3, and next part we're going to start playing with the identity provider claim rules. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you in part 6. Goodbye.